Today we're lucky enough to be speaking to Winifred Pitamama. Winifred is the Deputy Principal of St Joseph Moya School in Choiseul Province in the Solomon Islands. Winifred would like to talk to us today about some of the issues surrounding women in decision making, particularly with recent developments in Choiseul Province such as mining. So thank you very much, Winifred.
Thank you, Robyn. Now, I see that women are very important in the community. So they are also important in decision making because they are the ones who always live in the community, and they are the ones who have great impact with the environment in the community, and also they are the ones who always keep the families to be together in the house and in the community. And I see that the men are the most dominant ones to make decisions. But I feel that the women, they are always need to be part of the role in making decisions because they are the ones that they have the great needs that what would be like in the future, especially in their daily living in the community.
So how do you think they could be better included in those sort of typically male-made decisions at the higher level in the community?
Now, I think the women, they can be better involved in decision making. They should participate well in, especially in meetings in the community. I believe the chiefs should consider the women the same as the men. They should not be very biased with the men, but they should look at the views of the women and see it as important. So especially in village level, in the community level, the women needs to be involved in, especially in meetings, just a small meeting, especially the chief to share the meeting. The chief needs to consider the views of the women, take it as seriously so that the women can feel part of the decision making.
And Winifred, you've spoken to me previously about the mining in Choiseul and how that will impact on women. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, in my place in Boeboe village, there is a proposed mining that is about to operate, and it is very important because in my village, the women, as they don't see them as so important as men. But it is very important because I have said earlier on, the women have the great impact with the environment, so they need to be well educated in terms of these impacts which the mining will cause, especially in the environment.
So when you say they have they interact with the environment, what do you mean by that?
Because in Boeboe village, I should pick Boeboe village because that is where I came from. The village, or especially the women and also the children, we mainly interact with our marine resources. And so it is very important for them, especially the women. They are the ones who always look for what is needed in the house, especially in food or whatever the things that the children need in order to satisfy their living. So it is very important for them to know what is the consequences of this mining so that they can visualize or they can think about what their future, their children need to maintain in the future.
Is there any sort of message that you give to your children, the girls in your classrooms, about what the future brings for them and what they should aspire to?
Yes, in my class, especially the female, I always encourage them or give them the message that they are not for today. They are the future leaders. So they should think about the future and try to look at what the consequence of the mining and what is going to done in the environment in regards to their future generation.
Okay, thank you, Winifred. That was some fantastic story.
Thank you, Robyn.